Welcome back to Captain of Industry. This is episode 39 or something. We already did so many episodes. Where last time we set up the train network in our actual live game. And as you can see, this works beautifully. The train is going where it should go. I'm actually a little bit confused. Oh no, that does make sense. Okay, so he's now going... I didn't show it in the last video, that's why I'm showing it here. Again, he is driving. He's gonna drive over the bridge. Slows down a little there, but yeah, doesn't ever reach max speed, which is very wasteful. But yeah, it's fine. He can drive around here, and he will load iron here. Now, as you can see, our dirt storage is also quite full already. I of course fixed some things between episodes. Also, the second train is coming because the station there requested quite a lot of it, because I Unity emptied this one. It probably went in here, I guess. No, actually not. It went straight into here. Okay, because yeah, we don't have that much. We don't have that much iron anymore here. Let's maybe try and do something like this, and then let's try and get all of this out. We really need to figure out how we will handle iron in the future. That is not possible forever like this. That's why we are doing this. And today, what I want to do is I want to get this thing running. This is the basically endgame steel setup we will use. It's Arc Furnace 2 with the highest possible tiers of modules. It uses a shit ton of power. But otherwise it's enormously efficient. It also uses graphite, which we get anyway from all the vented CO2. We can get graphite here, or from exhaust scrubbing. There's a lot of ways to get the graphite. As you can see now, this is he's also coming in here. It clips through there. I don't love that. We will also be able to put modules in here, but for now it's just not needed. But yeah, the graphite is much more efficient than coal, and we are low on coal all the time anyway. So why waste resources on steel when we can just use a much more renewable source? And as you can see, this one, it's quite pure, so there's no big deal here. This dirt will become a problem. I don't think I can fill it further. Maybe I could drive one further forward, but that could become a close one. I'm not actually sure that's gonna work. So yeah, we're probably not gonna risk it. This is quite a lot of dirt. We can use it. I just want to have like a buffer so we can fill patches in, like this one, for example. Also, there's still a lot of coal in here. My long-term goal will be to go to this island. There's a enormous amount of iron and also actually some titanium, I think, and coal. Or we go over here for the copper. That will be the next one for copper, and some for iron here. That will be the plan. But yeah, today I want to set this one up. Sorry for the lag spike there. And what I already did is I started to get this one, and I think what we want to do... Oh, you cannot click and drag. I found a new bug. You cannot click and drag tile blueprints. Interesting. Or in general, but you can do it like this, so it's not bad. It's just I just noticed that, and it made me happy. I'm sorry. Okay. I think we'll do it like this for now, just to have some kind of streets, I would say. We'll probably rebuild this again. In this game, you're rebuilding all the time, so that's fine. So we will also bring this thing somewhere like here. I think that would be smart, so that means we can still put some conveyor lifts here. In general, that should be fine. Also, this is technically too wide. I think something like this would work fine. Do you need metal for the metal surface? Oh yes, you do. We could do like reinforced for the actual street. Something like this. Oh, it's very light. Or is it not built yet? Wait. Oh no, yeah, it's like this. Yeah, we could do something like this for the streets and do reinforced. Something like this. I don't hate it. Technically, we could also still paint it black or something to make more asphalty roads. But I do like this. So yeah, let's go for this. So we'll do this and we'll do this here. So that's gonna be our street. We don't really want to build on top of this. So yes, let's also get some more trains running. Was that smart? Yeah, well, technically, why not just do this? It uses, by the way, it uses a lot of parts. It's 1,300 tier 4, 1,600 tier 3, and almost 1,000 tier 2 parts. So I'm glad we stockpiled over 10k of most of them. Let's also get some new trains going. 1, 2, 3. Assign them to this line. Actually, we can even build another one and another one. And even another one. How many do we have? 3. So yeah, let's actually get another one and another one. So that should be 5 here, 1 here. No, that's too many. That's too many. That's too many. Okay, let's go 3 here, 1 here. And then we'll have 6 of those aggregate trains. And I think that's a 12 lane stacker here. So that is very amazing. Yeah, this system, I like what I designed here. I'm absolutely proud of it. Now we need a few different things for this to work here. I think we'll probably turn this one around to bring the steel over here in the long term. But yeah, in the short term, we will take this back a little and we'll put our steel box. We'll put that one here. Something like this, and I will actually put it all the way to the street because we want to be able to take steel out. That's the steel we actually touch, basically. And we will do something like this, and we can actually Unity build this. Oops, there was some more other stuff touched. No import, I think, just export. So let's also think about this stuff here. I will rearrange some parts here, probably also some of those pipes. We do have the steam output which will go to a desalination plant, a temporary one or a very final one in the end. What I will do here is I will take... What is the... That's an interesting one. What is the maximum height of such a lift? Is above... So this one is the max height. And how far... Can we put one here and one there? Probably not. Let's actually take this one, rotate it. And if we now put a conveyor in between here, yeah, we get a very ugly pillar. Can we move that pillar somewhere? Let's put a pillar here and a pillar here. Nope, that is not enough yet. Can we put a pillar here and then remove it? Nope. So we'll have to put a pillar on the street, basically. Yeah, that's not amazing, but it's also not that bad. I mean, the big trucks can still cross each other here, so that is fine with me. So let's go like this, and what I will do here, they are not aligned. This is very much annoying. I don't like this at all. What I will do here, I think, is I will put 2 of those. Because well, actually, we don't even need 2. We are actually fine with just one, because this one also eats just one belt. So we are fine with just doing this. And do we have one that is aligned? This one, nope. This one, nope. Is there not a single one? Wow. Okay, so let's take the leftmost and let's go with something like this. You are iron, so we can actually build you, and then we should see this one go away. Yeah, and there's all our iron coming over to the steel plant. Very good. And we probably want to also connect this one here, which will then mean all those trains they will leave the waiting station to go get some more iron, because now the system knows, wow, there is more iron capacity in here too, so I can already order some trains, because that will go over there. Because now, as you can see, the station has 12,480 capacity, which is this one combined plus those modules. So yeah, amazing, the system, I like it. So what we also need to import here is limestone and graphite, and all the iron scrap is also gonna be brought here. I'm not yet sure how we want to handle the scrap, to be honest. I think what I will do for the scrap there is I will go with the same system like this, and bring the scrap to... No, you cannot change the height once it's... I wish there was like a... Can I bring it up and then do something like this? And then we take you and we do something like this. We rotate you. Yeah, this is weird, but yes, that should do what I want to do. And for now, we are gonna bring our recyclables in via belt, or will I just put... Well, technically I can just, for now, just put one of those here, but it's kind of ugly. So what I'm thinking is we actually just bring it over via belt, so we can actually connect you, turn you around, go up a little, and then try to go down the ramp here with all the other stuff. And as this will be rebuilt, so I don't really have to care how it looks. And then we'll go over here, over here, over here, and in here. Something like this works absolutely fine. So we'll have the automatic steel feed, or the automatic recyclables feeding into there. Which means this one will be starved at some point, but as soon as we get rid of all of this, that will be fine. Graphite. Graphite will probably just go over, we'll just take this and move it here, to be honest. Same with this one. We will not bring this in by belt. We will not bring it in by train. We will just, for now, do it like this. And also this one, I think it's this one, right? Is it connecting to the right one? And nope, it's not. And as you can see, also with the new patch, if you copy from an existing belt, it copies the tier, which is quite cool. I have to say, it's quite cool. Let's also get the graphite in. The limestone is brought in. This is a lot of limestone actually, and I'm thinking if we maybe should use a belt for the limestone. We'll see how high the actual effort is. We can always just take it and put it 2 in basically, so we can have a lift to bring it in from here somewhere. I think it's fine. I think for now it's fine. It's not the most beautiful build anyway. Same with all of those. There's gonna be steam going in here. This one is paused. But I think, yeah, this one can also be paused. There's no problem in that. We want to have a temporary one. This is temporary. Very temporary. I will destroy this again in a second. But we need to prime the system with water so we can get some steam out. Now, this would kind of be a good place for some desalination. So why not do that? And I don't well, no, it is not the best way. What is the longest train we can make with this? We probably want to extend at least one further. Let's new train and let's make a nuclear one with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, as you can see, we would need to expand this a little bit more. So it's not the best place for desalination plant, but I don't really have another option right now there. But or we just pipe the stuff in and build it here, or actually in between here. Oh, that's a not bad idea, I think. So thermal desalination with depleted steam. So this one. And we basically could just take... Yeah, we basically can just take this one and copy it. And we just have to think about how many desalinators we can feed from one of this system. So we'll build something like this actually. Where is the... No, something like this. We'll put it here. And this also kind of looks nice with the train station there. I like it. How much steam is this gonna produce? So this makes 6 each. And that's the only thing that produces steam. So 6 by 9. 6 times 9. That means 54. Divide... Is it only 54 steam? Wait. This is making 6. Yes, actually, it's only... That's not even worth it, really. But that makes stuff even better, because that is 48, so that's 3 desalinators. That is actually quite nice, because it fits into the footprint there. So that's 3 desalinators. Not even worth to put pumps down there, to be honest. So I'm actually thinking if we just want to build the whole system. If we want to build the whole system like this, and well, we could no. Let's build what we actually need. We can rebuild. So we will actually need this one. Now there's stuff coming in here, so that's probably water. Well, all of the stuff we are doing. So there's steam and water coming in here, and okay. So we can have the steam. We probably want it to go up to like here too. Then go up, go over. And we will remove that one. And we'll go down again. And we will go into here. And we'll turn this one around and this one around. We actually don't really need this one. And you can also be just a normal pipe too. That is more than sufficient. Okay, so that is this one, and I definitely want to get rid of this one, and we still cannot do it without the trick. And if we now put a second one, that should be gone, and that is the steam. Now we also need some seawater. That's the more problematic thing gonna be here. And I definitely want to pipe it in and not belt it in. So let's copy. Can we copy this so we don't have to do the trick every time? So if I bring this to where we need it, where do we need it actually? Well, we need it so this one is aligned. So we would need it here. Nope, that is not working. So let's, can we, I should definitely, no, I don't want to, yes, I don't want to do something like this. Is it not the same width here? What did we do? Oh, I see. There's some weird stuff going on. Okay, now we can put it here. Yes, we can put it here, and we again need to do our trick. Like this, and like this, so we can get rid of this one. And then do we want to bring it on the, if we bring it on the ground, that would actually bring a benefit. Can we get you here? If we bring it on the ground, that would actually bring the benefit of no vehicles driving through there, so I'm actually gonna do that. Now we're gonna bring it up to 5. Over here, down again, and I don't think we want to have vehicles. Oh well, we do probably want to have a vehicle. No, we don't want to have a crossing here because the train could stand there. So we will bring this in like this, and we'll do this. And if we do this, then we should have a pipe in the wrong direction still, but now we should have a pipe in the right direction. And there's water coming, brine coming out. Oh yeah, now we just have to copy paste this pipe basically. 1 over, because we need to have another pipe. But you are gonna be, how much brine? It's nothing. Okay, let's turn you around, bring you over here to the brine. And the water we probably want to bring over here, because that kind of fits. Okay, but first we want to set up the brine and other stuff there. Everything is stopped here too. So, but what we could do is already saturate, like let those run. Oh, it's already saturated with the iron scrap, which is also giving us an alert. Okay, interesting. So water is also filled, so we can get rid of this one, and we can also get rid of this one already. What else is coming out here? We will have slack. Let's finish this first. I'm sorry. Can we make this pretty? What is happening? Oh, it wants to go there because it cannot. Can we delete this? Yes, wait. Let's get rid of this one. I would like to get over this here. Something like this. Can we please? Something like this, and then go down over here, up. The snapping is really annoying. Can we disable snapping? That's what I should have done a while ago. Okay, so we will unity build you, and we will also do our little trick here, I think. Yes, that works wonders. And nope, something like this will work. Yes, I like this. So we'll have a pipeline, and there's not a good chance that this is still a few parts before we, let's actually build this for a sec. Oh, that's a lot of parts. Well, still, let's build it and see how long that we can make the train. Mechanical parts is low supply. Ooh. Why though? Do we need to Oh, all of them are working 100%. Yes, let's add some of them. That would probably mean that you are quite long here. How far are you still going? You're not going far anymore. We will have to think about how to dump. Yes, but that's probably a problem for after this episode. I hope. Let's first get rid of this water. Get rid of you. And here. So then we'll bring this one over. And I kind of like this system here. Can we copy this? Maybe. And we'll put it here. And we probably want to get rid of this piece of track. So we can then connect those up. We can always bring them up into the air if needed. But yes. Okay. So we'll do this. And then we can... Oh, now there's a piece of track there that we definitely don't want. Like this. Okay. Then we'll take you and we'll just drag you to the ocean. Get rid of you again. And now we have to think about, so Brian is gonna go there. How much can you dump? I think, yes, they can dump a quite large amount. So I'm not really worried about this one ever not being enough. So we'll do something like this. And we'll unity the U. And same goes with the seawater pumps. They can bring 100, which is a lot, but it's not an infinite amount. So we'll have to see. So we'll put one here, and we could expand on them like this very easily. But for now, one will be more than enough. So we'll do this, and we'll do... Can we get rid of you? I want to build this clean because we won't rebuild this very soon. So let's build you. You are gonna dump brine, I think. And you will just not use 3 times more power, please. So there will be water coming in. There's no steam yet. And then the water is gonna take this pipe. How large of a pipe this actually is, it's not actually a large pipe. Go to 5, over here, down again. And we'll go like this, probably. I don't like this a lot, so let's actually let's ignore ground tiles there for a second. Let's actually... Nope, let's connect them back. And let's actually do something like this and bring it one over. So we'll do this and we'll get you connected. And we'll do something like this here. And we'll take you, go like this. And we'll do something like this. And build this. And then we do the pipe connector trick again. I know it's at this point very annoying. It's also kind of cheaty. I don't care. So there's seawater in here. Now the steam is missing. Of course the steam is missing. So let's fire up one of those furnaces. And also one of the oxygen furnaces and one of the cooled causters. Let's actually do the same with this one. So we can add one of those. They both take 48. One of those is making 32. So that is actually not enough already. But I guess there's quite a bit of iron scrap coming in. So they will run on iron scrap for a long time. Which also means, luckily, there's not going to be slag so far. But we do have some... Yeah, we'll have some exhaust coming through this pipe. This should also give us some steel now. Very soon. Hello? Yeah, molten steel should come in soon as oxygen is filling everything. All the pipes need to be filled with oxygen. You are still low. Yeah, you're filling up again. I think that's good. We should see some steam coming in here. You are priority 1 and you can power excess consumers if you want. And then the steam is going in here and it will make... Come on. And there you go, the first steel is coming in. Okay. What is the problem? Molten iron, too much molten iron because exhaust is full, as you can see. I think because we don't have exhaust scrubbing already, we will vent it for now. So we'll put a large smokestack here. And it's not good practice, but we'll for now vent all of the incoming gases. Now we do have another problem, but that is not the hardest problem to solve because we're actually here in a very good location. Can we? Yes. No. Yes. We are in a very useful location to get rid of slag. I maybe just took the most stupid belt to do it. The rightmost is the fullest one, usually. But yeah, we will get rid of our slag somehow here, won't we? I hope so. So yeah, if we get slag, at the moment we're not getting any slag. But as soon as we will get slag, we can, yeah, we will get rid of it here. What I actually could do here is get rid of this again and build a little buffer for our slag, just so we have like a warning system. So we'll do slag, and will notify me if you are more than like 50% full. Because as soon as this thing here is running at full capacity, it absolutely will overwhelm those 3 belts. Yeah, we are already at the limit of what those belts can get rid of because, yeah, they are digging up a lot of stone, which is annoying. We should probably start to actually push through the mountain here so we can transport it down here and then start to dump. But that's also a project I probably cannot do on camera. Not enough space to output. I don't like to see that. That's because there's not enough oxygen. There should be enough oxygen to run 2 of those. There's the possibility that the pipe is not yet full of oxygen, but it seems it is. Yeah, there's... Oh, I see the problem. We are running low on power, I think. What we can do to get some more power back is actually stop this system, because as you can see, I'm stockpiling some uranium rods to get rid of this mountain, but also to, yeah, just prepare some nuclear train stuff. But yes, we can definitely just pause some things here. Let's actually just pause those. So that will free up some power. Or we could actually start the nuclear power plant. But now it should absolutely work at 100%. Because those also take quite a lot of power. And this is quite a nice setup. And as you can see, the steel is absolutely sucked out of here. And let's also disable you. This water should technically refill, because we are getting more water out here than we bring in. Oh, and it does absolutely make sense why it's not working as intended. But yeah, this water should fill back up generally. It is still low, but it should not be, kinda. As you can see, we're running fully on iron scrap still. Which is amazing. This also kind of means this one is not really needed anymore. I guess for the vehicle parts production here. We should... How much steel are you actually consuming? 12 here. Where's steel else gone? Oh, and there's also steel going to somewhere here. But I don't think it's worth it to still keep this thing running. So what I'm gonna do is I will actually disable alerts here. And I will do something like this. I will do something like this. And maybe that is stupid. Let's maybe pause things first. And yeah, let's maybe pause things first. Let's also pause this one. And just see how the system is running before anything actually goes wrong. Why are there no trains running in between? Is this not enough space for a full train? Or why is there no train coming? There's also not stuff being delivered. Oh, I see why. Now it is being delivered. That's a lot of steel, by the way. But yeah, we should see the first parts coming in here. You alert if you have too much slack. That's good. Because yeah, that's gonna be a problem here. It's generally our dumping situation is kinda bad. We should definitely start to get rid of this slack through the sour water contract situation. That's actually Unity, that stuff. Okay. But yes, well, we don't really need more trains, so this was kind of stupid. But yes, we will do this, and now that we have paused all that stuff, we should probably add some more systems. Let's add like those, which means we need 1, 2, 3 of those running, and probably one of these. This uses a lot of power, I know that. And I guess, yes, low power. They are absolutely running here, so it's time to fire up the reactor. So let's do this to let this thing run again, and let's run it on high power. It will bring, yeah, it will pretty much get rid of the power problem. As you can also see, this one is still running. It is running because this should eventually... oh yeah, this will stop running once they here are producing. Then enough brine will come in here, so that should be fine, if I'm correct. Yes, I think this system is running. We do have a lot of alerts in the system too, so I guess pretty much this one is problematic. If this one will fill up, but we do have space for some more here. Where's the inputs? Over here, so we just have to make sure we can reach those, and they are pretty cheap, so that's gonna be fine. That's gonna be fine. Let's see how the steel situation is going here. They are producing quite a lot of steel if everything is running. The problem here will probably now be iron again. I can imagine it's gonna be iron, but we should see some more trains coming in. They should also keep full. Oh yeah, we can also see if they actually refill their locomotive once it's in the front here. So it unloads there, it goes forward, it should unload again. And there, second wagon. We definitely can make this faster, but the problem is we are not excavating enough iron fast enough, so it doesn't really matter how fast the system is. But yeah, of course, we should probably set up a train station there and bring all that stuff in too, but not happening right now. Let's see, as soon as we drive one forward, we should... And yeah, now you can see that they are sharing between the modules Did you see it? We did not take out at 400 per second, so... And yes, it's full of hydrogen again, so that system works perfectly. There's not enough water. That is because... Is this system not water positive? Do we actually need some more water in the system? Because what I didn't calculate is that we need... So basically we have 6 steam, which will make about double in water. No, that's not true. So 6 steam will make about 9 water, but one of this system is drinking much more than 9 water. So actually we'll have to supplement this whole system with some steam. Do we have a way of exhaust? The exhaust scrubbing would make steam, I think. Would make would make some steam. But I think we need to actually provide water. I think. Yes, we need to provide water into the system. I was not aware that is a thing. Power plant it is here to provide water there? Or what is the strategy? What is the strategy? And now we actually maybe need to unpause this again. What is the strategy there? Wow, we're chewing through this iron. This will be gone in a few minutes. We should prepare to go forward. Even this one isn't... Well, this one is a lot of iron. But yeah, we should absolutely be thinking about how to get here. We should think about a bridge from here to here. The problem is just... I'm not sure amphibious vehicles will go that far. We can try. But... Okay, wait. Let's think this through. We need some more water to get this system running reliably. Oh, that's a lot of water that needs to come in. That's 18 times 9. I was not aware that it's so much. So I think then it is... Do we have any system? Well, we could do something like here, where we... What is the most effective ratio for... It is the steam, right? The depleted one. Or what is the best recipe here? This one makes half in brine. This one also makes half in brine. No, this makes less than half. This makes much less than half. So is this one generally better? No, this one seems better than this one. It's 108, but with less super steam. And then this one... So basically I'm between this and the high one. So this makes 108 divided by... No, other way around. 78 divided by 108 is 72. And 33 divided by... No, that's the much better option, with much less seawater. Yes, I don't know. I'm actually not sure. We just need to get more water in. That's basically it. How do we get more water in? We don't really have a good way of getting water. We could just put a power plant here that runs on wood. That would be an option, to basically just take one of those systems. So if we want to set up that would be basically a desalination power plant. Well, it only needs to produce depleted steam. If we put one of you here... No, that is stupid. That is absolutely stupid. Let me figure this out. Okay, I think you will not like that I'm showing you all of this, and maybe the good eyes already saw what I did. Basically I calculated that with the water we're getting back here, if I calculated everything we need, like if everything's running 90 water throughput. So yeah, I did something. Basically we do have more water production here that we can use, so that's why all of them are venting. Why not use the water, right? It's only 342. And actually, if we build it, it will take a while, but it's not that much maintenance. I'm probably saying that a little too often, but it's 9 maintenance. It's not a lot. If you consider that one of this is making 480 out of 24 mechanical parts, which this thing, well, never mind. It's just a solution I'm going with right now. It's not the best solution, but it's a solution, and I'm not happy with it, but I'm okay with it. So let's bring this in here. Let's go up here. Let's go over. Can we at least get this pillar in the middle? Thanks. And we'll go down again. We'll go over. We'll do this. Go down again. Connect in here and say this is priority in. And when we build this, we should see some water coming in here. Yes, it will take a while to fill up, but yeah, you got what I mean. Should we shut this one? No, there's a large buffer there, and I think you are prioritized correctly. Yes. So yeah, some of them or more of them will be working now, which is amazing. That will help, and we should soon have water in here. This actually takes a while. We have low supply of steel. That is problematic. Why? Well, we are low on steel because we're low on water. Because this one isn't filling up. So yeah, let's see. Let's see if this will work with the... Oh, also fuel gas is low. That is something that I'm not happy with. Do we need a third unity boost here again? This is also a system we really need to rebuild. Really, we should definitely rebuild this pretty quickly. Okay. Is it... Oh, but at least now it's filling all that stuff and everything is working again. And I actually paused 2 of them again because those are equivalent of 3 arc furnace 2s. So now we're running 4. So that should be enough. I'm not sure it's gonna work. I kinda wanna do this just for a second, just to see if everything is working. The way I designed it, basically. And I think we'll have... No, we don't have power problems. That's fun. Okay. And we... No, we do not have any problems here. This is fun. This is very, very fun. And this produces a lot of steel. This produces a very large amount of steel. In contrast to what we had so far. Which is this thing. Not really something beautiful. But this one, I'm very happy about this blueprint. And that's quite a bit of steel. I'm absolutely quite happy about this. This belt is running good amount of steel over. Now there's also quite a lot of the slag coming out of the system here. It's not clogging so far, but it will some point go back. We are using some scrap, but of course we cannot run this whole thing on scrap. That's just not possible. But that's a lot of steel, and I also think that is the end of the video. I will try to get rid of some messages again between episodes. I always get them all away, and then right before I start to record there's 10 more again, so yeah. I will also probably have to fix this off cam, and then we are gonna see each other in the next one. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please show that to the algorithm with a like. Subscribe to the channel to not miss future videos. Maybe check out Patreon if you wanna have the blueprint of this thing. It is available to Patreon supporters, and we are gonna see each other in the next one. Have a nice day and bye.